realize I got to go back to the week prior to see what I wore for a hoodie.
You always wear some sort of concoction that is like, like you could either be a guy that totally smashes pussy, or be a guy that
totally smashes pussy.
Gets fuck guys by guys.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
It means that it can go either way.
Warning, my dad and his friends are total idiots. Like they can barely wipe their own butts. Listening to them will only make you dumber.
It's party time, baby.
Well, it is that time.
Hey-o!
Friday. It's baggy. Someone's had too much salt this week. Friday. Look at me. I look like a guy that your wife would probably want to fuck if he was like pumping gas. You know, that's me right now.
You are just sad fucking emo bitch.
Yeah,
now.
I look like a guy that.
You know what would be even better is if you rip the sleeves off that stupid fucking flannel bullshit.
This is from the family.
I wish
barn.
you ended up literally like Kurt Cobain right now.
This is I'm trying.
I kind of want a shotgun.
I'm almost there.
Instead of the hook
almost
coming
there.
off camera to pull you off the stage, I wish a shotgun just came into one of your earlobes. You just.
This is so. Years after.
It doesn't even fit right.
Shut up. Because I'm muscular, baby.
Sup, Beck?
So years after we moved out of oh shit. Is it Becky already up?
Yo,
hey, this fucking bitch.
She's literally my favorite Baumgart.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it goes her, then Sarah, then you.
Or like me. You know, I'm probably in there too, right?
Yeah, you're top three, bro. Top three.
Top three
at the bottom.
in the.
Even though she was kind of an asshole and she didn't reply to me when I almost got a PS5, I was so excited. She's like had zero interest for me. I'm like, well, I might have to just write your dumb ass off.
You almost got PS5 when you have HIV. Great, we get it. It's the same thing.
Way to recycle a 1992.
Hey, baby, life is a game we play. Life is a game we play. This is from years.
Is that
ago.
an insulated flannel shirt?
Can I fucking tell you the story of this?
No, dude, seriously, I just asked the question. Answer the question right now.
You look like a guy that stands outside a fucking Foot Locker and gives hand jobs for Jordans. So don't fucking talk to me about it, okay? Yeah. Under Armour and Nike, get the fuck out of here. Shut up. So.
Oh, fuck, I am wearing them.
Yeah. Do you have Under Armour? Do you have Under Armour or your Nike? Shut up.
Just do that.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You know what? The only way to adjust it was with a fucking Uzi. Just adjust.
Yo, okay. So while we're talking about adjusting shit, open up your fleece, your flannel. Let me see what's in there. Is that instant?
Oh high class.
Such a poser.
Motel.
Such a fucking
hotel.
Poser. No, dude, you're a Mo.
This is from the 80s.
Stop at Mo.
This is from the early 90s. Early 90s. You know why? I found this underneath like permafrost in my parents' garage. Like it was just. They used to have it with like we used to have pigs. Hey, we were farmers.
What? Kill yourself.
Is that from Krista or is that from Abo?
No, she's not. Nobody's home.
Okay,
nobody's here. But I heard it.
I hear it all the time.
I think
every day I wake up, I'm
and all the cold. Literally, just whispered.
Yeah, every day I wake up, I'm like, "Hey, you didn't do it today, man. You didn't do it last night."
Fucking sweet faux pas flannel.
Like. Dude,
you are like
this vintage, baby.
You would be kicked off Letterkenny in 2 seconds.
And you look okay.
What?
And
what if I go put my Oakley hat on? Will it make any difference?
If I were to put a blue marshmallow in the microwave for too long, that's you.
Who has a blue marshmallow? You dumb twat. Nobody.
I'm sure you've blown lots of marshmallows, you fucking cunt. This is so I dug this out of my parents' barn and I washed it and now I wear it sometimes.
Now I'm fucking pissed because
I know
that probably belonged to your dad. Now I feel bad. because of that whole fucking dream. And me and Paul were like, fucking this.
As
and
you should.
You guys were like, he didn't care about you. I was his only son.
I'm not going to say that he didn't care about me in your dream. I'm going to say that he told you how much he beat the fuck out of me, so I'm awesome.
Didn't make you awesome.
I'm just reading like the liner notes, you know?
I do.
Or else I just get too sad.
I literally wish as that was going on, I was able to write everything down.
Yeah, that was
one of the longest dreams I've had in forever. When I woke up, I immediately just started writing it down. I'm like, I can't forget a minute of this because I'm going to lose the context of this. But I'm like, I woke up and I'm just like, Chris is like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I'm
right.
I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think your dad liked me better than you. But
I am much bigger than my dad, so I do wonder. I mean, you know, oh man, look at this. Camera adds 10 pounds. My dick is officially 10.1 pounds. Nice.
I'm literally moments away from just taking the top off this propane tank and just letting the fires explode my house.
Nice. I'm going to bring the energy tonight before I pass out in a minute.
You are seriously the worst emo fucking chick I've ever seen.
Hey.
God, you're terrible.
No, but this
hey, what's up, generic Jimmy Grodick? Big Hurt just comes out.
You know what? This is what you guys shit on.
That fucker was going to come to my house today, and he was going to jump in a pod.
Oh, he should have.
He should have, but my dog would have killed him, or he would have killed my dog.
Sucks.
And I have zero fucking room here.
And
Big Hurt's a big dude. I have no room. Yeah,
Hurt's basically a rhinoceros. He's like a man that is a rhinoceros. I get it.
The best part was today when we were at the bar.
Let me guess. Hold on. He was wearing shorts. He was wearing a polo shirt. I rest my case.
I walked in the door and said the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Krista was like, oh, I thought you were going to his house. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm getting caught there. I'm like, if I go to a bar, I can easily just say, I'm drinking beer.
You're lucky you type dog and not hog, because all these motherfuckers would be jumping on that fucking opportunity. Except me, because I'm your brother.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Alabama? Great this time of year. Wink, 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 in, out, whatever.
But me and Hurt acted like gentlemen today. We talked about golf. We talked about polo. Sure. We talked about just Bills games and shit. And we legit had like 3 buckets of beer and acted like gentlemen.
So it can be
shots. Done. It can be done.
That's the
which
key.
Was shocking because I was waiting for him to just start fucking going in. But he's like,
and he goes in like, I love the guy. I love him.
I know. He's doing it. It's dangerous hanging out with that fucker.
I know, but I love him. I love him like I love you, like I love Kyle, like I love we have this.
I even told him today, I said, dude, how did we not just, I know I was meeting up to deliver a football helmet you wanted and everything. We'd have some beers, but I'm like, it's great that we met up at a bar that we haven't been to in years and it was chilling.
And sorry, what bar? Sorry.
Holidays, literally right around the corner from Vinny's.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, great.
I'm like, why didn't we go to the golf dome and play some golf, hit some balls, have some fun time? He's like, fuck, we need to do that. I'm like, all right, well, let's have another play date.
I firmly believe in, and this is no shot to girls being around or not or whatever, but I think that guys need to be able to shoot the shit without
repercussions.
Wives, it's not even that. Like, because in Buffalo, it's a little different. In Buffalo, guys are like, it's guys' night. Girls are like, it's girls' night. Very rarely is it a great time when all sexes intermingle, right? Am I wrong in saying that or not? Your wife is different.
It can't be like 2 or 3. It's got to be a bigger pool of wives and girlfriends and guys and husbands and shit.
Who doesn't want a threesome with me? Next time I sleep over?
Oh, we actually brought up a
spoon.
Threesome. We brought up a threesome in the bar, and the bartender's like, she's like, I might be down with that. I'm like, we're actually talking about 3 dudes. She's like, okay.
And I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. The first guy I ever met that was actually like, I don't want to have a guy's night because I like my wife so much, is Miles. And not the most simp, like, I'm only saying that because she'll leave me type of way, like in an honest kind of way.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. That's great. Still think it's kind of gay. Whatever. I'm just kidding.
True.
But no, I mean, your wife is awesome. My wife can hang.
Yeah.
Audra's awesome as shit. Hert's wife is great. So, I mean, when you get the right kind of people together, the worst time is like when you have couples night and then you see your friend that you know, if you get him like a few more beers, he's going to go off the fucking deep end. And then his wife all of a sudden has a fucking headache.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing how this girl that goes all the way through college and runs into every dick on campus, nary a headache. The second she puts this band around her, it might be the constriction of the, whatever fucking.
Might be the blood flow.
Yeah. And then they get headaches. I don't buy that at all.
The best part was Big Hurt's wife, Brandy.
Yes.
I knew her before I knew Big Hurt because she used to hang out and play volleyball with a bunch of my friends. And we used to run into, we used to run into each other at the bar and shit. So I met Big Hurt. We're all hanging out, and he comes out and plays Gus Macker with us. He's dating Brandy. We get done with the game. We go over and grab a beer out of the cooler, and Brandy's there. She's like, "Hey, Daryl, what's up?" I'm like, "What's up, Brandy? How you doing?" And Big Hurt's looking at her, looking at me, looking at her, and we're like, "Bro, we knew each other for like 2 or 3 years. We played volleyball together and shit." And it was a crazy how our worlds collide. I mean, I can tell stories.
It's like a Howie Day song.
For months about how my friendships with people have just randomly collided. And that was the whole thing. It's like, I didn't know really him. And it's
because you're such a piece of shit that nobody wants to claim official ownership of you. So,
and that's fine, but everybody's will claim a small little piece.
If I were to talk about Native American culture, you ever hear of Coco Pelli?
No, why don't you tell me about it so I can sleep?
Well, you're like the Coco Pelli of like people, right? Like Coco Pelli is like the Indian version of.
Big Hurt's still here to this day. Don't worry, dude. Nothing ever happened. We just drank.
Or did it?
No.
Or did it? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we drank and played volleyball together. That was it.
Coco Pelli's like the Indian version of you, like a giant fuck up, doesn't take anything seriously, wears total like 2 different brands, like a hat and whatever. Just a total piece of shit, but a trickster. A trickster.
Shyster, maybe. Even maybe a shyster.
That happened today with Julie. I don't know what that means, but it is kind of weird. Oh, sorry, bailing up. Fuck. That is kind of weird.
So me and Big Hurt go to this bar at Holidays, and they open at 3. I plan on being there like 3:01, but I got caught up talking to Chris and Aubrey today, and I showed up at like 3:15. Hurt's in there. He's 2 or 3 sips in with his beer. I get a beer. He's like, "Well, if you're gonna do that, get a bucket." I'm like, "Well, fuck it. Let's do this." So there's a couple guys sitting 3 or 4 bar stools away, and we were talking about like sports, and one guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to overhear that," but he interjected. He was cool. Made a couple good points. And his buddy's just sitting there. And he's talking too. He's drinking. Full Grodic.
Here I am.
He's drinking a Miller Lite and a shot. I don't know what he was doing a shot of.
Hopefully.
So he kept doing that, and all of a sudden he looks over at me, Big Hurt. He's like I said, this dude's like 2 seats away from us.
Sure.
And he goes, "Is this okay with you?" He left his beer and his phone on a bar.
Okay.
And we're like, "Yeah, bud." And he went to the bathroom.
He didn't take his phone to the bathroom?
No, he just left his phone and his beer in the bar. So I did that too.
I think he wanted. Here's my theory. I think he had to take a shit.
Nope. He was in and out quick.
Okay. How fast can you shit? The way that you just take miles of cum.
15 minutes. Minimum. Bare minimum. I'm in there for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Bare minimum.
Okay. Let's pretend that that's the case. Wink. I can't even wink, so I'm just gonna say wink. So this guy has to shit, and he leaves his phone at the bar to make sure that he's not shitting.
No, he wanted to ask if we could kind of keep an eye on his shit. He went and he pissed. He came back within 3 minutes.
See, Ortez knows me. I send
and then
news.
all of a sudden,
if I go to the bathroom, I'm sending, and I'm having a good dick day, and I've been having. Today has been the best dick day of all time. I think I had
seriously blocking your number momentarily.
I'm going to go on record right now. I think I had a hard on. How many hours have I been up? I've been up since 5 this morning. It's 9:42. I've had a boner for 1 billion hours today. Fact.
Impossible.
Call Guinness. What? It's science, bitch.
It's impossible.
It's science.
But this dude, all of a sudden, like his buddy left, and
Fuck
this
you,
guy
buddy.
hit the fucking wall hard.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's like talking to the bartender, and it was the complete alien language. Me and Big Her laughing at each other. We're like, dude, what the fuck's going on? And that dude was wrapped.
You think he got like just too many drinks, or he got like roofied? They did some
me
shit in
and
the
her,
parking lot.
No, me and her were talking. We think he was drinking somewhere else before. I mean, like I said, the bar opened at 3.
It could happen.
Vinny's opens at 8 a.m. on
8?
Fridays.
Yeah.
He was probably drinking before that and whatever.
Sure.
But when he got there and had a couple drinks and the shots, he just hit that fucking wall. Dunzo.
What a lot of people don't do is they don't do shot math. You know, so and we've been totally guilty of this.
Exactly. We don't do it.
Shots are a post-dated check, right? They are.
They are. And it's great that you post-date this check 8 days, but then all of a sudden while you're drinking, 7 days go past in like an hour.
Yeah.
And guess what? The red check is due, motherfucker.
Rent is due, bitch. Pearl shows up. Where my money?
Where my money at?
So, yeah.
Bitch, you pay me now.
Shots will totally fucking chase you down and fucking curb stomp your ass. A beer, you could run away from a beer.
Yeah,
you know?
can. Yeah.
You can.
You can't run away from fucking Huggy Bombs. You can't.
Tess,
you can't.
Tess is exactly right. First of all, I met Juan at the bar.
Is this the D12 night?
Yes.
Was Juan part of D12?
We're hanging out and yes, this is D12 night. I'm me, who is a tall white man. I don't know if you know this, Daryl. I'm a tall white guy. I'm in an establishment that is mostly white people. And then apparently someone fucking flipped like a switch.
The records.
And in walks all the black people I've ever seen. Like, should I leave? I don't want to like take up a stool, you know? I'm not saying don't sit down. I'm just saying, should I get up and leave? You know, I'm caring. So
it's not really what you were thinking, but hey.
So Ortez is doing, he knows all their handshakes, you know?
Why
you know?
Why do you say that?
Well, you subscribe to this thing and they mail you, and then you learn a new, you know, this one, dude, he did this one where I guess if you do this, and the other person puts her in, it looks like a pussy. Like that.
I thought they was making waffles.
Yes. Oh yeah. And then the steeple one, like they do that.
And then you're like,
because they're very much into religion. But anyways, not they.
I love where this is going. Hey, you know what? I'm first time caller, long time listener, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch this fucking train crash.
I have back sweat. Anyways, so me and D12 after Ortez leaves because he's got to go now because it.
Dude, that text thread that day was fucking hilarious.
I'm like, where are you going? These are all your friends. Like, you'll be fine later. And he didn't even walk out. He floated backwards, like giving a peace sign. And like Chappelle Show type smoke showed up. And he just slithered out the fucking door. And I'm like, well, I'm going to leave. And D12 was like, no, you're not. We need to do shots. I'm like, okay, I'll do a couple shots. Anyways, I digress. I forgot what we're talking about now.
Shots. We were talking about shots.
Yes. So shot math is this, in case you're wondering, young kids. If you do a shot now, like right now, let's say I do a shot right now.
Okay.
It's not going to hit.
Are we doing shots?
Well, I mean, I'll do a little. I got bourbon. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Let's just do a little. So what we're doing right now.
That was for proof. R.I.P. proof.
That won't hit us for a little bit.
It's there now. Hey.
You know what? Did Where's Waldo make a lot of money? Boom. God damn it. Sarah likes a screwball. Oh, Sarah, you're it's wet February.
Hey, yeah. What up, kiddo? How you doing?
Sarah did dry January.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Awful. I don't know why anyone would do that. But now it's wet February. It's wet February. She is wet. Oh boy, here it comes. Sarah, if you are mic'd up and you want to join the podcast, you certainly can. So let me know. Anyways, so yeah, shot math. You can't do a bunch of shots early and expect it to hit immediately. There's going to be some trailers, and then you get fucked. Big time. But the way that we drink, any disruption into beer intake with shots is, I would say, dynamite, like social dynamite.
It is, and that's why we have a shot pack. We don't do that bullshit.
Yeah, we need a Jello shot packed, which
no, you just need to control yourself, dumb fuck. Seriously,
can't do that. Yeah.
That was one of the worst displays I've ever seen. Not drinking wise, but just humanity wise.
Yeah, it's like the Holocaust.
Bro, literally the videos I have of you on the golf course,
which need to be brought.
And I sat here and I was talking to a Big Hurt today, and I said, I was in my head with golf. I started watching way too many videos, trying to fix what I was going on when I actually needed to go see a swing coach and get in the lab and everything.
Okay.
I watched too many videos and I tried to fix it.
Remind me to come back to the fact that you need a swing coach. Okay.
And then I show up that day. I just played around with Charlie Gardner and I played terribly. Yeah. I was doing very well all summer. I was holding my own. I was doing okay. I played around with Charlie at Buffalo Tournament Club, and I played awful. And then 2 weeks later, we play in this tournament, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'll be okay. Sure. And I'm watching you swing a practice swing. I'm like, holy fuck, we're dead. We're fucked. I'm like, I'm just gonna just smash the ball. Let's do this. And I could not put one swing together that entire day. Not one, dude. And and the fact that you witnessed it, the absolute worst round of golf in my entire life, as I'm getting better, you were there, and will hold this over my head for the rest of my life. I literally wanted to hang myself that night.
Here's the thing.
But then watching you not be able to walk.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
You were rendered absolutely useless to society by the 14th hole. Done.
Okay, so which hole did I take my shirt off?
12.
Okay.
Shortly after the turn, we got down 10, come around 12, and then that's where you had your shirt off, and you took 74 fucking swings, and the ball never moved. but I was the worst player. But then on your 75th swing, you actually hit it where I fucking just duffed myself. And that's when I broke my 9-iron. But then we decided that we're done golfing because we're fucking drunk and we're terrible, and we chased the shot cart around. And we did copious amounts of fucking Jello shots.
Too many, yeah.
And drank beers.
Sure.
And then we went and turned in our cart.
Don't remember.
And then we went to a bar. I drove. My brand new truck, which is less than a month old.
We should probably skip over all this.
And then some shit happened.
Well,
we went to dinner. We went back to the bar.
Sure.
And we ordered chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
And
I found out that chicken wings are not a good pillow.
This was you. And your chicken wings.
Here's the thing.
While we were at the bar. And we were drinking Busch Light Apple that night. Because we drank about a Busch Light the night before.
Yeah, we drank all the Busch Lights the night before. I think that you should sample every goddamn thing you have in this world. And I found out that chicken wings are not a good pillow. They're just not.
Yo, how about the fact that Friday night we were getting so bombed at that bar and being so awesome that the owner gave us a fucking tour of the bar.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys are awesome. Come this way.
What's up, high rollers? You should walk around this place with me. I'm like, okay, old bitch, let's do this.
Let's do this.
And then we get out to the back. I'm like, this is not impressive at all.
It actually was, though, because it was huge.
It was great. Like, it just kept opening up to more places. It was so cool. But at the same time, you're like, I kind of want to go back and stare at that one girl's butt. So I don't know what to do here. What am I doing with my hands?
But we need I'm not going to lie.
Sarah, you're drinking gin now? Come on.
Our little lean-to fuck shack we had was
great.
Pretty fucking sweet. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's fun.
We could have done better with the accommodations, and our air mattresses didn't get blown up all the way, but our little shack was cool. The fire pit was cool. We were in a good place. I mean, it was kind of nice, but we got to figure out something. What are we going to do this year? We do the same thing?
Well, I think we're far enough ahead to where we could get a log cabin.
Where?
I'm saying jacuzzi.
Where?
Like right in Darien.
Okay, good luck with that.
We're a year away.
I know, but I don't think there's any log cabin / jacuzzis anywhere in Darien.
Okay.
But the best part is we literally stayed real quick. We stayed 1 mile away from the golf course.
Sure.
For the sole reason is that we didn't want to get fucked up the night before and have to drive there in the morning. Yet we still had somebody come pick us up. So we could stay in Batavia and get a jacuzzi suite and fucking rage. We're still going to have Haz come get us.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a not well thought out.
It is it's wisdom. Like it's whiz, like taking a
WIZ
DUMB. Like we're just dumb. We're just stupid. I like to think that we have an idea of what's going to happen.
We have thoughts of grandeur. That's what's going to happen.
And usually, if I might be bragging here, but I think we hit it out of the park. Like today's going to be shitty and weird.
That was a Little League park.
Let's get hammered. And then all of a sudden we're getting schooled by a midget that knows how to play Golden Tee. Like out of the park. You know, we've had, hey, let's get in a short bus. Let's go to our old house. I hope no one tries to shoot us. Bam, the guy tries to shoot us.
Guy shows up with guns.
Whatever. Like we've had moments. Oh, you taking a shot? All right.
Oh, you're doing a shot? Yeah.
Sure, why not? I think we're really good at, manifesting what's going to happen. I'm really concerned that my sister's just drinking gin like a fucking.
Hey, you remember that time you guys were convinced you guys were Irish and all you would drink was Jameson? I mean, I
never
Sarah's so. I think Sarah's still in that zone where she's drinking Jameson, and that's cool because she stuck with it. But I mean, if she didn't, that's fine. That shit's awful.
I don't.
My wife and I were just joking. We just had a good laugh the other day. We were talking about something crazy, and she's like, "Hey, remember that time we drove Sarah to the Toronto airport?" I'm like, "Yeah." I go, "That was fucking amazing."
Yeah, I mean, you've always been a really good friend.
Come on, dude. Don't lie. Fart noises. And she gave us an envelope that had a Tim Hortons gift card and some cash. And I'm like, dude, I told you I'd do it for a 30-pack of beer. I'll drive you up. That was when you could just drive across Canada, border.
And it was like $80 more for a 30-pack of beer. She gave you $18, and a 30-pack of beer was $75 in Canada.
Okay. You know, I'm like, we got the. That was the first time I've ever been to that airport. I'm like, where do we go? She's like, oh, just go over here, go over here. She's like, oh, there's my airline. I'm like, are you sure? She's like,
do you know that this?
She goes, fucking just drop me off here. I'll find my way. I'm like, Sarah, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, my phone doesn't work here because we're in Canada. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, this is fine.
Do you know that
on the way home, me and Krista were like, all right, let's stop and grab something to eat.
Right.
So we come down out of Canada, Toronto, go through Mississauga, whatever. We get to Hamilton. We see a sign for
it's just black people singing opera.
Shoeless Joe's Sports Bar.
That's funny.
Dude, sports bar. Let's go.
Anyone taking notes? That's funny. Go ahead. Sorry.
We park. We walk
to Hamilton, and I say black people singing opera. Come on now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Come on. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And we go to the Shoeless Joe's Sports Bar.
In Hamilton.
Yep. Don't know anything about it. Yep. Walk in.
From Greenville, South Carolina. Shoeless Joe. Jackson.
Yep.
Okay.
Walk in.
Doesn't make any sense, but good.
Dimly lit sports bar. TVs everywhere. Cool. Let's watch some sports.
Love it.
Neither of our phones work, whatever.
Cool. Even better.
We get seated by the hostess. She's kind of dressed a little scanty. Let's see what's up. Takes us to her booth. Waitress comes over.
Hand jobs.
Little white shirt tied off here.
Love it. Okay.
Little schoolgirl skirt.
Sure.
Look around. They're all dressed like that. Krista goes, Why are we here? I'm like, because we wanted to watch a football game.
Because awesome.
And it said sports bar, and we wanted to have some drinks. And we're literally like 40 minutes from home.
And you're like, you get a scroll. You're like, based on 1963, Mr. Lincoln says you guys are all fucking free. And you can do whatever the fuck you want.
So we're like, I'm like, every bitch in there is a 9, and they're dressed to the fucking 10s. I'm like,
you're hoping like one farts. Like,
awesome. You see her.
I hope she farts in my French fries.
So we get back and whatever. And like a month later or so, we're out at my parents' house, drinking beers, hanging out, talking to my dad, because my dad used to go to Canada all the time, trucking and everything. And I told him where we went. He fucking immediately starts laughing. Immediately. And he looks right at Chris. He goes, what do you think of the outfits? And she looks at him. She looks at me. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't know. Dad just starts dying. He's like, yeah, they're a franchise. He goes, it's like Hooters. I'm like,
was it like Tilted Kilt?
Yeah, typically, yeah, it was.
Okay.
Like I said, they were wearing short white shirts, little schoolgirl skirts. It was like Tilted Kilt / Hooters. And Dad he was fucking dying when he heard it. He's like, yeah, it's a franchise. And he goes, whoops. I'm like, bro, I didn't know.
But, I mean, would you want to go there, or you want to go to like TGI Fridays where it's like some fat dude that...
If I'm coming back from dropping a friend off at Toronto Airport and stopping in Hamilton, I don't want to go to Fridays or Applebee's.
No, go to some place that you can't experience where you're from.
It just said Shoeless Joe's Sports Bar. I'm like, dude, he's an athlete.
Well, I think we should do a live podcast.
Be whatever. Like, fuck it. And next thing you know, the chicks are just fucking half naked. I'm just going, woof. And I'm just tugging on my boner. And I'm like,
Here-
how do I?
okay, so
stick
here's
this in
what
my
I don't
pants
like.
pocket?
I don't like that when you go to Hooters, right? I don't mind the Hooters food. I don't mind the
either.
Hooters. I don't mind the Hooters experience where they sit in the chair with you. I don't mind that they give me their numbers a lot. Whatever. It happens.
Doesn't happen.
I hate saying I'm gonna have the whatever, but I want it naked. You know, like I don't like. Don't make ordering the sexual preference. You know what I mean? Like,
How do you want your wings? Regular or breaded? Don't have to make it naked.
yeah. Do you want it naked or fucking covered in shit?
Yeah,
Like, come
buffalo
on, man.
cum
Like,
juice. No.
Yeah. I'll do 12. I'll do 12 buffalo cum juiced up with, herpes. And then I do want 6 naked, but inadequate. It's too much. I don't like that part. I do like restaurants like Twin Peaks,
Twin Perks?
Well, I think it's like Twin Peaks is like is it Perks or Peaks?
Perks, the coffee place? Yeah.
No, Twin Perks is like Twin Peaks is like a Hooters but the mountains. So like, hey, you know Hooters? Yeah, we know Hooters. Do you like mountains? Love the mountains. Imagine Hooters in the mountains.
I miss the Hooters here. And I even said it a couple of weeks ago or whatever. I'm like, I kind of miss the Hooters here.
Peaks.
And a couple of one of my lesbian friends was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, the wings weren't bad. And I also like to look at chicks with their titties.
The breaded wings are fucking delicious. The problem is that, okay, let's say that you're going to stay at Hooters for more than 2 hours. Right?
You got problems, dude.
Yeah. You're going to have to shit. No, but you're going to have to shit a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not even the kind of like discreet shit where it's like, I had a sub and a baguette roll, and this thing is just going to tumble out of me like a gentleman. It's not going to do that.
Does everything.
Hooter wings are like this. Oh, hey, you have to poop? Go ahead and push. Shh, push. And you push a little bit, and it's like, no, we got you. And you go to your asshole, you're like, hey, man, I think if I push a little bit harder, you're going to make that weird, like when a kid has a balloon open like this, you're going to make that sound.
Like, say a 12-year-old was playing a trombone and you threw a fucking block of cello in the end of it. It's going to sound just like that.
But here's the thing. Your asshole is a liar. You know why? Because he's an asshole. And he's like, no, man, I got you. You can trust me. I'm like, okay, cool. So, you push a little bit harder, and it's just like this. And it sounds like someone throws, when Kevin McAllister in Home Alone 2 had the rope attached to the fucking wrench thing with all the fucking tools in it?
Yes, the bag of tools up there on the floor. Yeah.
Yes, if you have more than 4 Hooter wings that are breaded, not naked, breaded. Because if you say naked, you're a fucking asshole pervert.
Why? Those are just normal wings.
Yeah, who the fuck wants that? No, I want breaded, bitch.
Why?
Yeah. So the second you trust your asshole to be discreet, it is not. It is not discreet.
Yo, I got you. And it's literally your asshole has his fingers crossed.
Your asshole's doing fucking gang signs while it's spray painting the entire wall.
Yeah. You're like, hey,
and you have no
if
hope.
I do that, if they do it, you're like, hey, asshole, if I do this, are you cool? Asshole's like,
yeah, man.
I got you.
Your asshole is like,
and then
your drug dealer manager if you're in a moderately successful fucking rock band in the 90s. Yeah, baby, no, whatever you want, man. No, it's hey, I'm here for you. Like, all right, man.
And things go bad. I'm like, you made a bad decision, motherfucker.
I told you not to push. I told you not to push.
Oh.
Do you know fucking?
But we went to Chris and I literally went to Hooters on our honeymoon.
Romance.
We left our resort in Aruba, and we went out on the strip and where all the bars and shit were, and with the couple they were hanging out with. And we went to Hooters. And we're all like, why are we here? I'm like, we kind of just wanted to go because it was kind of a goof on being back home. And it was Hooters. And as we were getting ready, because it was upstairs, it was like on the second floor on the strip out there. And as we were walking up the stairs, one of the fucking dealers from the casino was yelling at my wife. He's like, Miss Krista, Mr. Darryl. We're like, yo. And I'm like, this motherfucker, I just paid his salary for 3 months.
Sure.
Because I lost that much at the casino. And he was like on the street. And we were like, yo, we're going to Hooters. He's like, all right, when you're done, come down here. We're going to this bar. But I'm like, the fucking dealer at a casino recognized us on the street and was hanging out with us. But we went to Hooters in Aruba. We are, I don't know, 5,000 miles away from home.
So the quality of Hooters in Aruba versus quality of Hooters by UB. Go.
Aruba.
Okay, so if you could judge the women at the one by UB, it'd be 6 to 8.
We're talking scale 1 to 10, right?
Yeah, scale 1 to 10. Yeah, obviously.
All right, so the one on Maple.
Yes.
I'd give them solid 7.
Here's the thing. I think that the waitresses and bartenders at Bennigan's next to the Hooters were way hotter. And I got blown so many more times at Bennigan's.
We all know why we're at this point right now.
Are we going to Hooters where I can strike out, or are we going to Bennigan's elbow up? But sure, yeah. So Aruba, right?
Yeah,
Aruba.
Just the whole island mystique, girls. I mean, they don't have to have huge tits.
No,
I'm not there for that. I'm there for the chicks. I'm there for the mediocre chicken wings.
Sure,
that was it. And we went there while we were there. We just literally went just as a goof. It was like, let's go to fucking Hooters. We're in Aruba. Let's go to Hooters. But nobody bought a shirt or anything, which what I thought would have been funny.
Should have.
And now
the entire outfit.
The couple that we met, the girl actually is doing Krista and Aubrey's hair tomorrow. 6,000 miles away. Run into a couple, and my wife knows her brother. They used to work together at the bank. And now she does my wife's hair. Dude, it's insane. And we're going back in 2 years. The 4 of us are going back.
That's awesome.
Same hotel, same everything. We're going to go down there and just party. Well, whatever. Fuck it.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Hooters.
I miss Hooters. I wish Hooters. I tell you one thing, and I don't get this, is why do all the chain bars,
right,
whatever, fail at the Galleria Mall? Why is that happen? Why is that happen?
Well, I think
Astor's is gone.
Yeah.
Hooters was there. Was good for a while. Gone.
I don't remember Hooters being at the mall.
Yeah, they were right across from Astor's.
Really?
Now it's Victoria's Secret. Yeah. They're right across from Astor's to the right.
So I think the problem is that the American mall is failing. So
because of Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can say that. I mean, because that's why, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, when your return policy on Amazon is better than a return policy at the Gap, you're going to get fucked over. There's no way coming back from that.
We just went through this. Krista ordered a tote that had wheels on it. We were going to put the dog food in. Shows up, and I was putting the wheels on it, and I fucking punched one of the wheels in, and it cracked the corner.
Sure.
She contacts Amazon, said, hey, this thing showed up and it's broken. They fucking send 2 more the next day. They don't give a fuck that we send the other one back. They don't care.
No. The margin's there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And that's the huge thing that I'm like, that they don't care. I mean, I could buy a PS5 from them and say, yo, this is damaged. They're like, okay, Here's your refund. Don't bother sending it back. Wait, what? They just don't fucking care. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, like
to me as a business, that's fucking completely wrong. But I get they're so big.
So big. Yeah.
That level, they just don't care anymore.
Yeah, like when you go back and if you ever watch like any war documentaries, they're basically going like, all right, well, we're going to lose, rough estimate, 30% of the people. But 70% of the people are going to live. You're like, great. Yeah. Sounds like a great thing. But then when you go, yeah, but the 30% of the people that are going to die are 130,000 guys. They're going to be getting off this thing and getting shot in the head with a 50 caliber. And, so, you got to pick and choose the battles that you win, But, yeah, Amazon, they got it all set up. If it was like a mom and pop, like little store, there's no way that you're going to get a whole new item, But I don't know. Amazon, baby. Can you imagine, like, it's so crazy. In 97, he's like, I'm going to make a bookstore online. And people are like, have you ever been to a Barnes & Noble, dude?
You even know what online is, nigga?
You can take a book and go take a shit and then get a coffee in a Barnes & Noble. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to sell them online. Like, what? It makes no sense. And now, like, can you imagine, like, not having Amazon?
I don't do Amazon. Krista does. I mean, she does it because I don't need to, but yeah.
There's
the other
nothing.
Day, she's just like,
it's all there.
I need some a 2-8 hydration packets for my humidor.
Suicide machine.
Humidor.
Yeah. Okay, good. Got it.
So they come in 2 packs, two, whatever. So she's like, I can get 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's like, okay. She goes, $17. It'll be here tomorrow. Just every fucking time. I am like, hey, just so you know, like we could use this and everything. It'll be here tomorrow. Are you? It's at that point. It's insane. Absolutely insane how fast that shit happens.
He didn't. Bezos didn't fix like our need for products. What he did fix was the ability to logistically get you the products, which is so fucking crazy. And that's what I love about it.
Here, that's why we can say that. There's so many people that are mad at him and Musk and everybody for being fucking billionaires. The old guy I work with, he just told me he's going to be 70 this summer. He's like, listen, he goes, why are we mad at these billionaires? Why are people mad? Why? And I'm like, because they didn't think of this shit.
You're only mad because you're not them. That's it.
And dude, and that is it. I mean, you can hide that as well as you can.
Sure.
Bottom line is, you are mad because you're not.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're not fucking paying all these taxes. Yo, if you were a fucking multi-billionaire, you would be taking advantage of every shortcut was available to you.
And also
because,
go to YouTube.
Hang on. Sorry. As a fucking middle of the road American, you are literally doing the same thing when you file your taxes. You are looking for every fucking out you can to file your taxes and get a refund. You're doing the same thing, but it's a different level. Oh, because he makes $100 billion a year, he needs to pay this. Fuck you. He should pay the same amount of taxes as we do. I'm agreeing with that.
He pays more than that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So but the 1%.
It should be flat across the thing. It's like, yo, you make $60,000.
I wish there was a flat tax. I wish.
And that's the thing. Hey, it's 3%. Okay. You make $6 billion a year, you pay 3%. That's it. And everybody will still be pissed because you're 10%. Not him.
Yeah. It's envy more than it is anything else. But
fuck taxes for real. I'm so tired of paying taxes on top of taxes on top of taxes
dude,
on top of taxes. End of story.
I was
We're done.
hanging out with people today, and I said, legit, I was looking at buying property in Florida. I want to buy a house in Florida. And I've been looking all week. And I don't care if it's like drivable 8 hours. I don't care if it's like the other side. I have a weird fascination with the 1715 Spanish galleon wreck on the Gold Coast. So be a little bit further of a drive. But the amount of money that I pay out for my company quarterly could actually pay the mortgage of a house in Florida. So why don't I just move my residence there, and just, every 6 months, probably more.
Yo,
go
you
down
want
to
to know
Florida,
what's happening here?
chill out.
Everybody's sick and tired of fucking goddamn pound cars in Erie County.
Sure.
Marilla and Wales are trying to secede from Erie County and move into Wyoming County.
Good.
Dude, it's incredible.
It's awesome.
And people are like, why are we not talking about why they're trying to leave instead of just the typical bullshit? Because of all the bullshit. It's going on. It's like nobody wants to live in Erie County right now. Nobody wants to live in New York State right now because of all the bullshit. Marilla and Wales are literally trying to leave Erie County and become a part of Wyoming County because everything's more chill there. And guess what? Pound cars is like bringing up stupid bullshit. Fuck that egghead cunt. I'm like, do it, please, because that's where I'm moving to. I'm moving out the fuck out of here. I don't want any part of this bullshit. My work has been inundating us with shit. They're like, yo, you guys still need to get your shot. You need to get your booster. You need to apply for the Clear app. You need to do this, that, and the other thing. But why? Everything's on hold. So why are we moving forward when everything's on hold? Well, just in case things get lifted, we don't want to be behind the 8 ball. Oh, no, motherfuckers. We are putting you behind the 8 ball.
I am the 8 ball. I am Queens Boulevard.
I am, yeah. So today, I'll tell you one thing that I saw today. I'll tell you where I was, but I did see something cool. I saw a Vax card.
Yeah?
May or may not have been real. I've heard mad stories about how nobody's looking at these. They look at them and you just walk by. They're not, hey, I need to see your ID to match this shit up.
They don't care.
You walk into a store, people are like, put your mask on. These people are making $15 an hour. They do not want to be confrontational with you about the mask. They don't want to fight you on it.
I feel bad for all those people.
I do. But I'm that guy that's walking in with no mask. And I don't give a fuck.
You are,
I don't
a doubt,
fucking care. I don't care.
The biggest piece of shit on the planet.
You're 100%
like you're the Godzilla of pieces of shit.
I'm done with it. I've been knowing it for a year and a half.
And I love
2 years. 2 fucking years. We're done. Yeah. As a race, human beings, we're done with this.
Yeah, as a race.
CDC has literally said
CDC these nuts.
It's
That's
done.
what I say. Yeah.
It's done. Fauci's even said, eventually you're going to get it. Just live your life. Okay. Sure. Stop the fucking bullshit. We're done.
Yeah.
I walk around just no mask. You tell me, you talk. Like I said, we were at Urban Air last weekend.
Daryl
is like, put your mask on. I'm like, medically, I'm unable to wear it. She's like, yeah, I know it's tough to breathe when I'm out. You got to put it on. No, I don't, bitch. I didn't say that. I said, no, I don't, but thank you. And I went about my day, sitting on the bench, watching my kids play. Krista comes up to me, goes, don't fucking react. But that girl walked into the dodgeball thing.
Sure.
Went up to Aubrey and asked her, can you tell your dad to please put a mask on? The rage should have built up and just exploded.
Sure.
but it didn't.
Sure. Yeah.
She walked by me again like 47 more times. Never said a word to me. Like, bitch, you could talk to my daughter about it? You can't say a word to me. Fuck you. I'm like, what about all the other kids that are walking around 8, 9 years old, not a mask on? What about the other parents that aren't wearing them? Fuck you. It's over. The gig is up. It's over. End it.
Yeah.
It's here to stay. It's going to be the flu. It's going to come back again.
It's
in the
not
fall.
here to stay. It's not even here. Like
it is.
It's a cold. It's a cold.
Dude, it is. It ain't going anywhere. It'll come back again.
Sure.
And they'll name it whatever fucking crown they want to.
Like Mothra.
We're done.
Godzilla versus Mothra. I'm over it, man.
We're done.
I don't care.
I am too, man.
I'm at the point where I'd rather just die. Like, I'm so goddamn bored of this shit. I'd rather just like fucking die.
Here's my thing is like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not real. I mean, I know there's people out there that's got it. Real. And I know some of you people have lost loved ones. And I'm sorry about that. I really am.
Sure.
But for 2 years, I haven't worn a mask. I've been in hockey.
That shitty fucking hoodie. It looks like a Shamrock Shake. He's worn the Shamrock Shake hoodie.
And I've been in nefarious places. Yo,
dude.
Have you ever been in a hockey locker room?
Have you ever been into
no, you ain't.
Gay? Okay, sorry. That's my dog.
There's no where's all the cleaning?
They don't clean.
Remember before when you would walk in a Target and there's just a fucking mist of antibacterial shit coming down.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
Target's not doing it. Target is actually kind of the only place that actually might be doing it. Wegmans isn't doing it. Tops ain't doing it. Walmart ain't doing it. You walk up to a fucking lottery machine. 84,000 people touch that motherfucker. Nobody's spraying it down.
Nope.
You couldn't get your car washed at Delta Sonic before. But if you got gas, there was a person running around with a fucking spray bottle, wiping it down. They ain't there no more.
Out of fucking work. Those girls in the goddamn dicky pantses with their blown out asses.
It's over.
How
These
dare you?
motherfuckers are just doing this for the money. And the thing is, they found out about the school. There's some surety bonds, SURETY surety bonds, whatever.
Right? Awesome.
How these schools are getting paid to keep these kids in masks. My fucking daughter has a line on her nose from her fucking mask. I am fucking infuriated by that.
It sucks. That's so dumb.
Because they're fucking so in tune with this stupid bullshit. Because they're fucking putting money over our child's safety. They don't fucking care. They want the money. Because you know what? If they were to have the balls to stand up and say, listen, fuck you, Hochul, fuck you, pound cars, kids, no masks, they ain't getting their money. But they keep getting that fucking money.
They're getting money from the government.
Buffalo Public Schools got $2.9 million fucking dollars over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yet they fucking went full remote 2 days just to keep these kids wearing these masks because they're getting the money.
And the CDC says what about the masks?
They don't work. They don't fucking work.
What? What are we doing?
I can't wait till we can have a podcast where it doesn't come to this fucking point. I really can't.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I'm fucking going. I'm done.
I love how angry you got.
I'm fucking done, man.
I got like
enough is enough.
Boner.
And the great thing is, like a couple weeks ago, I put up a fucking post. I'm like, after that whole mandate got fucking blown up, and the people sent their kids to school with no masks,
and it's still happening.
I had a friend of mine's wife, who is an RNA, whatever. She's in respiratory therapy, so she does all that shit with COVID. She laughed at it. She made a laughing post at it. My aunt made a laughing post at it because she probably voted for Biden. I don't fucking care. Enough is enough with this fucking bullshit. End it all. Here's my thing. You want to wear a mask come May? Wear your mask. Guess who's not going to laugh at you? Me. I don't give a fuck. You want to wear it because you want to wear it? Great. Guess who's not wearing it? Me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Somehow, for 2 years, playing hockey, walking in the stores, touching random shit, fingering buttholes.
There's no way you don't. Yeah, there's no way you don't have.
How did I avoid it for 2 years?
There's no way. You are COVID. You are COVID.
I should be the walking poster boy for getting COVID, but I didn't
You are
get
COVID
it.
Boulevard.
Again, I said, I'm not saying it's not fucking real, but it ain't as dangerous every week. They're like, oh, all these people died. Let's go back and look at why they died.
Sure.
Was there an underlying issue? I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't had a physical in a while. I have some underlying issues, and I know that. I packed on some pounds. My diet isn't good.
You look like a melted fucking potato.
Here we
go.
Melted potato? Can you melt a potato?
Yeah, you can. And it would be you. And you're not borderline.
Enough is enough. Unmask everybody. Let it go. We're going to live with it. It's like the cold. Get your fucking flu shot. Get your COVID shot. Every September, October, move on with your fucking life. Leave the rest of us alone. I
also think conspiracy theory. I don't have my tinfoil hat readily available. Fuck. Tinfoil hat. All right. Hear me out. California. We still think is probably the most valuable land on earth, right? California.
Yep.
California has the biggest lockdowns, most aggressive, most egregious lockdowns on the planet. Can we agree?
Yep.
So if you devalue the way of life and then the people go, well, this is shit. So they start leaving, which is happening. California, mass exodus out of California.
Oh, yeah. And it's happening in New York, too.
Yeah. So what does that leave? That leaves a valuable, available real estate to be purchased at actually a depreciated value because people are leaving. And now you look at companies like BlackRock. Look it up.
Blackstone.
Sorry. And they are buying up residential real estate. And I wonder if anyone wants to look it up.
Dude, your tinfoil hat leaves a little desired. They might get through on the one side there.
Oh, sorry. I just think, I wonder if you look it up. God damn. I think the aliens got this one. It's going to be...
An errant laser beam may have hit you in the skull. There we go. There it is. The Roman.
Okay, so if you look up, it's Blackstone. Did Blackstone invest or did Blackstone donate to Nancy Pelosi and to the Newsom guy?
Correct.
Cunt Newsom? I think it's Cunt. Cunt
Probably
Newsom.
Cunt. More likely it's Cunt.
Yeah, Cunt Newsom. So did they send money to those guys? Because those people are actually pumping up all these regulations that are hampering the ability for people to walk out their door and not stand in the fucking homeless fucking shit and needles and shit. Yeah. And then all these people start selling all this land. But guess who's going to come up and buy it? This corporate entity that's been pumping up these people to be these fucking angelic senators and angelic mayors and all these it's a land play. I really do believe.
I'm down.
And I don't even think we need the fucking tinfoil hats at this point.
I think we do at this point.
I'm going to keep it
really
on.
Do. Yeah,
but I really do think, let's say that there are, what are the two most valuable states on the planet? I would say California and I would say New York, right? Maybe Alaska for the oil,
No,
unless you have the wrong president, and then we can't use that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple like in the western states, like maybe like
Where's the most
Montana,
valuable land on the planet?
like maybe I don't know much about this, but I'm guessing it's not going to be those just because of pure populace.
Okay.
But I think like Montana out in that western area, I think there's more there than anybody wants to give into.
Yeah.
Like Montana, Wyoming, I think there's so many more resources that just are completely untapped because of just the sheer vastness of those states.
I'm not saying vastness. I'm saying like what's the most expensive place to live in the world?
Oh no! So now you changed your train of thought there. So yeah, then it's a completely
New York,
California. That it's complete.
New York and California are totally fucking over the people that live there. Why? So they will leave because they have the economic means to leave the state. So they sell their homes at actually a projected loss. And guess who's buying homes? The people that are backing the fucking bitch and the fucking governor or whatever of California.
Right, yeah.
They're paying these people to make these policies so it devalues the property, so they leave, so then they can buy the land. It's a land grab, dude.
It is. I mean, Chris has been watching this.
I wish I had hair like this, by the way.
I wish you did too. So do I. I kind of wish I had hair like that too. Chris watches this real estate show. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but it was based out in LA. And watching these people sell fucking land or houses in like Beverly Hills, where they're just, we paid $13 million for this house, and they're gonna fucking knock it down and build a house on it just because they want it for the land.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just watching that shit, and then it was in New York City, and they're selling, condos and apartments. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was cool because I got to see a lot of cool fucking houses. And I'm like, there's some neat shit there, but
obviously,
again, now, like you just said, that's all it is. That's all they're selling. That's all they have out there.
If the people in New York make New York so violent, and again, the people that are getting paid to be the people that are in charge of New York are getting paid by the people that are willing to wait out the people, the mass exodus, the apartment sales, and all this other shit. All these people are going to start buying the real estate.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, what's going to happen? The people that were in charge that were shitty are going to go away, but they got their big payday. And then people that come in and fix the problem are going to come in. Maybe people that are against crime or like they want to stop infliction.
Well, that's right.
Who isn't?
The people that do the crime.
The Penguin, I think, was against crime. Like he really hated the crime, Daryl. But how the fuck is New York? Like, you can't have a gun in New York. There's a gunfight every day. It's like the goddamn OK Corral every day in New York. So
wait, so you're saying I can't have a gun?
You can,
but
in New York City, you have to go through a system of checks and balances just to have a gun.
It's no different here in Erie County.
I think it's worse in New York City.
It's actually not. It's actually worse here.
Really?
Oh yeah. You wouldn't believe what it goes through to get a pistol permit here in Erie County. It's incredible.
Sure.
And here's the thing. You need to have like 3 character witnesses. We all have nefarious friends. We all have friends that would absolutely lie for us. I would love to put you down.
No, I wouldn't.
But you're no good.
Yep.
But I gotta put down like my uncle who actually teaches like a gun course and shit. Like he teaches firearms course, so you can get like your hunting license.
Sure.
That's my uncle on my dad's side, and like Kristen wants to take the course so she can get a hunting license because she wants to hunt deer. She legit wants to go out and shoot a deer. But it's great. I mean, my uncle can put her through the course, and he's not going to just pass her just because it's my wife.
Yeah.
You got to fucking pass that course. But with a pistol permit, you got to go through all this shit. And your 2 or 3 witnesses, you can't have a DWI. You can't have anything in your fucking record. You got to be squeaky clean. And all this shit, I'm like,
do I know one person?
Do we? Wait, we got to have 3 of them. I'm like, fuck, where do we go with this? And I think the rule is on a couple of them, like, can't, you can have 1 family member and then the other 2 have to be like non-family members. I'm like, well, at that point, I'm like, how far are we reaching for this right now? I'm like,
yeah. Hey, guy that lives behind the dumpster. You got a minute? Do you have a felony?
I have a shotgun racked up above the door. Everybody knows how to use it, but
sure.
Chris is like, I would really like if we could get a pistol permit. I'm like, well, who's going to do it? And who are going to be our witnesses? Because these people got to stand up for us. Not that I'm just saying I'm going to be like, but those people actually have to be upstanding citizens. And you got a speeding ticket. They're going to be like, nope, you're out. I'm like, amazing. Holy fuck.
So dumb.
It is.
Well,
but I think you said, like, when you were in North Carolina, would it take you 30 days, start to finish, and you can go out and buy a gun?
Yeah.
It's 3 to 6 months here.
And dude,
and it's a battle.
Farting. I was so drunk when I got the concealed carry.
Man, this is why you should never own it.
I don't anymore. I was so drunk getting home that getting to the class, I was like, I hope they don't have like a fucking checkpoint or whatever. But most of the class, you like sit there and you look at guns and I slept a little bit and had some cookies, and then when it's time to put the rubber to the road, you just grab a gun and start shooting the target, and I did okay. I gotta do. Yeah, I did okay.
Okay, we're gonna load 10 bullets in this 22. You gotta hit the target 8 out of 10 times. You gotta show how you can load the gun, how to use the safety and everything, and whatever you get with the classroom. And I'm like, dude, and my dad was like, "Did you pass?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you? Looking around. My whole family's hunters. Of course I passed."
What I said
and then I go in the woods and I see a deer. I'm like, "Brah!"
Dude's like, "You shot my pinky toe, bitch." I like to say, when right before they judged me on my pistol permit, I said money, hose, and clothes. I really wanted them to know I'm street.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It did not go.
One of my favorite times was we went out to my parents' house, and my mom's got this bird feeder, and it's probably about 7 or 8 feet wide, and it's got a bar across the top. She's got all sorts of feeders hanging out. The fucking squirrels are just terrorizing the fuck out of this thing. So she yells at my dad to take my old 22, which I got was on at 14. So it's 35 years old, and it was used when we got it. So my dad's out there.
So it's never been like maintained.
No, I mean it has. My dad's just done the basic shit to it. Sure. Whatever. And my dad's like on the basement, cracked beer open. He's leaning out he cracks the back door open. He's leaning out. He's like, "Pow! Fuck!" Because it's a semi in the back. He's like, "Pow!" The fucking squirrels were like. And I'm laughing at him. Yeah, he's like, "What's up, bro?" And they go right back to the bird feeder. I'm like, "Fuck this guy. He ain't gonna hit shit." So I'm laughing at my dad. He goes, "Oh, that's cool, tough guy. You up?" I'm like, "Yeah." He hands me the fucking 22 and lean in the door. Dude, for a squirrel. Dad. Fucking next bolt, next one. lines up, fucking the squirrel runs across the fucking beam. Boom! I blow the fucking thing right through and hits a tree. I turn around and hand my dad the gun. I'm like, 2-0, bitch. And I just cracked the beer and I walked upstairs. He sat downstairs and cried for about an hour. My mom's like, you hurt his feelings. I'm like, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
I'm like,
matter.
allegedly,
Walk-offs are walk-offs.
I grew up in the country, but I lived in a city. I come back home. My dad can't hit a fucking squirrel, but I just popped 2 of them in 2 shots.
Like the fucking really pale ass guy in fucking Saving Private Ryan. All right. Well, let's get out of here.
All right.
Well, it's been fun.
Has it? Really?
No, it hasn't at all. I'm gonna go pee like a motherfucker. And
I haven't had pee yet, so I gotta drink some more beers.
Well,
I don't know if I have no idea what time it is. 11:45. I have no idea if my wife's home. I have no idea I know my daughter's upstairs. My son might be still sleeping on the couch, whatever.
Cool. Well,
I've literally had 2 beers during this whole thing.
Okay.
Weird. Fucking weird, dude.
I mean, I'll do another one if you want, but I mean,
nah, I'm good.
All right. Well, hey, Daryl.
What up?
I farted.
Did you fart? Oh,
yeah, it's so
I
farted.
hope you shit your pants.
Almost. It's important to keep fucking that chicken.